I'm gonna be I won't be long today probably. We're gonna do a quick word study. Just get right into it. All right, I'm gonna read from Proverbs 4, chapter 4. Chapter 4, verse 1. All right. It says, "Hear my children, the instructions of a father, and give attention to know understanding. For I give you good doctrine. Do not forsake my law. When I was my father's son, tender, and the only one in the sight of my mother, he also taught me. And he said to me, let your heart retain my words. Keep my commands and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget, nor turn away from the word of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and in all you're getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. She will place on your head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory. She will deliver you. Hear, my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of your life will be many. I have taught you in the way of wisdom. I have led you in the right path. I have led you in right paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hindered, and when you run, you will not stumble. Take firm hold of instruction. Do not let her go. Keep her, for she is your life. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the way of the evil. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn away from it and pass on. Keep going. For they do not sleep unless they have done evil, and their sleep is taken away unless they make someone fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Notice the same thing. Who's the bread of life? And what was that wine? What was the wine? Look how the devil be trying to be just like Christ, so bad. You feel me? For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. You know what I'm saying? Try to be just like the Lord, so bad. But the path of the just is like the shining sun, the shine that shines ever brighter unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is like darkness. Said the path of the just is like the shining sun, but look at the path of the wicked. It's like darkness. They do not know they do not know what makes them stumble. My son, give instruction to my words. Incline your ear, one ear, one ear. He didn't say incline your ears. Incline your ear to my sayings. Do not let them depart from your eyes. That's two. Keep them in the midst of your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life. Put away from you a deceitful mouth, and put perverse lips far from you. Let your eyes look straight ahead, and your eyelids look right before you. Ponder the path of your feet. Think about where you're going, and let all your ways be established. Do not turn to the right or the left. Don't remove. You feel me? Stay on the path, basically. Remove your foot from evil. My son, pay attention to wisdom. Lend your ear, one ear again, to my understanding, that you may preserve discretion, and your lips may keep knowledge. For the lips of an immoral woman drip like honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is bitter as wormwood. sharp as a two-edged sword. See what I'm saying? What is that two-edged sword he talking about? Wasn't the word considered a two-edged sword? But now it says, the more woman drips like honey, drip honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. The immoral woman is a two-edged sword too. That devil, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that devil, man. Her feet go down to death. Her path lay hold to hell. Her steps lay hold of hell. Lest you ponder, you think about her path of life. Then you just say her feet go down to death? Lest you ponder her path of life. There's no life in her path. Her ways are unstable. You do not know them. Therefore, hear me now, my children, and do not depart from the words of my mouth. Remove your way far from her, and do not go near the door of her house. That's simple. This is why, lest you give your honor to others and your years to the cruel one. There's only one cruel, that devil. Lest aliens be filled with your wealth and your labors go to the house of a foreigner, and you mourn at the last when your flesh and your body are consumed. And say, I'm starving. Every time I'm starving, bro, I can't read. And say, how I have hated instruction, and my heart despised correction. I have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined my ear to those who instructed me. I was on the verge of total ruin, death, in the midst of the assembly and congregation. Drink water from your own cistern, and running water from your own well. Should your fountains be dispersed abroad, streams of water in the streets go to waste. Let them be your own, for you only, and not for strangers with you. Let your fountains be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of your youth. As a loving deer and a graceful doe, let her breast satisfy you at all times, and always enraptured with her love. For why would you, my son, be enraptured by an immoral woman, and be embraced in the arms of a seductress? For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord. The Lord see everything. Yup, see everything. Dudes think, who can see us? They go in the dark and say, who could see us? The Lord said, darkness and light is equal to him. You feel me? He can see this, like darkness and light, they the same thing. That's for us. Darkness and light is different for the Lord, but for us, those are two different things. But word. So he says, for the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he ponders, he thinks about all his past. He knows exactly what you're doing, and he thinks about it. His own iniquities, the man's iniquities, entrap the wicked man. The wicked man entraps himself, basically, and he is caught in the cords of his sin. Basically, the same thing. He get caught up by his own sin. And then this is his fate. This is the fate of the wicked man, the one who hates instruction, the one who didn't give ear to those who try to save him. This is his fate. He shall die. He shall die for lack of instruction. And in the greatness of his folly, his foolishness, he shall go astray. My son, if you become surety for your friend, if you have shaken hands in a pledge for a stranger, you are snared by the words of your mouth. You are taken by the words of your mouth. So do this, my son, and deliver yourself, for you have come into the hands of your friend. Go and humble yourself. Plead with your friend. Give no sleep to your eyes, nor slumber to your eyelids. Deliver yourself like a gazelle from the hands of the hunter, and like a bird from the hands of the fowler. Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise, which having no captain, or overseer, or ruler, provides her supplies in the summer, and gathers her food in the harvest. How long will you slumber? How long you gonna be sleeping? You feel me? Spiritual sleep. Oh, sluggard. When will you rise from your sleep? When will you wake up to the truth? A little sleep, a little bit, a little slumber, a little tiny bit, a little folding of the hands to sleep. You know what? It's okay. It's not going to do too much. This is what's going to happen. So shall your poverty come onto you like a prowler. Your spiritual poverty. You have you're not rich in the spirit no more. Now you poor in the spirit. And your need like an armed man, like a robber. Now every day you're being harassed. Do this, do that, do this. I want everything in your life. A worthless person, a wicked man, walks with a perverse mouth, cursing every 2 minutes. Every other word has to be a curse word. A wicked man walks with a perverse mouth. He winks with his eye. He's so shady. He shuffles his feet. That sounds like Muhammad Ali. He points his finger. He's over here blaming people. Dang, perversity is in his heart. He devises evil continually. He always thinking about evil. How can I take somebody this? How can I do that? You know what I'm saying? All his ways are evil. He sows discord. Therefore, this is his fate. His calamity shall come suddenly. He don't even know when it's coming. Suddenly, he shall be broken, be snapped in pieces. And then without remedy, nobody gonna be able to fix him. You know what I'm saying? And this is spiritual. This is his spirit. Everybody know you have a spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's what keeps you working out and keeps you going in life. Because the spirit of a man is his life. You feel me? If you got a broken spirit, you ready to, that's why I'm saying, that's why a lot of people do these things. You know what I'm saying? They can't live no more because their spirit is broken. It's done. It's their spiritual poverty. They have nothing to tap into. You go to look for some resources, they're gone. They're gone. The cruel one has taken it. Lest you give your something to the cruel one. Let me see. Dang, that was a little while ago. I think it was like, lest you give your life to the cruel one. Dang, let me see. I need to see this. Dang it. I think this is a while ago. No. I just started. Dang, but if we was paying attention, somebody heard that. But at the end of the day, all your spiritual riches went to the cruel one. It's done. And he ain't gonna give it back. You feel me? He ain't giving that back. Okay. These 6 things the Lord hates. Yes, 7 are abomination to him. This is important. If the Lord hates it, you better pay attention. A proud look. That's a lot of people. A lying tongue. That's a whole lot of people. Hands that shed innocent blood. That's not too often. A heart that devises wicked plans. A lot of people. Dudes will tell you something. Behind your back, they talking nonsense. They over here. You know what? I can't wait to catch that dude. And then when they see you, they over here shaking hands. You feel me? He said, what? Hands that shed innocent blood. They gonna kill you soon. Them same hands, they gonna kill you soon. Feet that are swift and running to evil. Like that armed man, he gonna chase you down. A false witness who speaks lies. He's telling the truth through a lie. You know, there's no truth in him, but he portrays it as truth. That's what a witness is. But it's a lying witness who speaks lies. and one who sows discord among brethren, gossiping, just gossiping, bro, just gossiping, talking. You know what I'm saying? Gossip. My son, keep your father's command and do not forsake the law of your mother, which is wisdom. That should be. Your father's command should be this word and the words of wisdom. This is all you need right here. Keep my law, commands. This is all you need for real. Wisdom will come to you from the Lord. That's where it comes from too. Bind them continually upon your heart. Tie them around your neck. Keep them with you. Basically, you got to be able to see them. He said, tie them around your neck. If somebody takes something off your neck, you'll know it's gone. Feel me? Dudes know when their chain is missing. You know what I'm saying? So you know when wisdom left you and the law. He said, bind them continually. Keep putting them on your heart, and then tie them around your neck. I mean, you could tell. If it left your heart, I don't know. But let's keep going. When you roam, they will lead you. When you sleep, they will keep you. And when you wake up, they will speak with you. This is true. This is so true. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law a light. Reproofs of instruction are the way of life, to keep you from the evil woman, from the battering tongue of a seductress. Do not lust after her beauty in your heart, nor let her allure you with your eyelids. A lot of people so weak, they don't even need to let the woman do it. You feel me? Just go ahead. You feel me? Do not lust after her beauty in your heart. It just happened to you, but don't let it happen. Nor let her allure you with her eyelids. That joint is so dangerous, so dangerous. For by means of a harlot, a man is reduced to a crust of bread, made weak, made basically worthless. The crust of a bread, what do you do with that? That's barely anything. Most people don't even like the crust of the bread. Most people, my mom used to like cut off the crust of the bread and throw it out. If the woman is doing that to the crust of the bread, like, bruh. And the adulteress will prey upon him, prey upon his precious life. What is a man's life? Precious life. That's why you can't play about your soul. You feel me? Can a man take fire to his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Can I put a fire right here? And that, oh shoot. Can I put a fire right here and my clothes won't be burned? That'd be foolish if I say yeah. You know what I'm saying? Can one walk on hot coals and his feet not be seared? So is he who goes into his neighbor's wife. Whoever touches her shall not be innocent. People do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy himself when he is starving. If he got nothing and he takes something, you can't be mad at him. Yes, when he found out, oh, so you had something the whole time, he must restore sevenfold. You feel me? Now you owe more than what you took. He may have to give up all his substance, everything of his house, all the substance of his house, everything that he owns. You feel me? Even his life. Whoever commits adultery with a woman lacks understanding. He who does so destroys his own soul. Wounds and dishonor he will get. Not he could get or might get. He will get wounds and dishonor. And his reproach will not be wiped away. For jealousy is a husband's fury. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not accept no recompense, nor will he be appeased, though you give him many gifts. All right, I'm gonna do like one or two more. Then I gotta eat something, bro. My son, keep my words and treasure my commands within you. Keep my commands and live. and my law as the apple of your eye, the pupil, the thing that you see through. Keep it like that. You feel me? Bind them on your fingers. Now we putting them on our finger like a ring. Know what I'm saying? Becoming married to it. Write them on the tablets of your heart. Now it's a part of me. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call understanding your nearest kin, your best friend, that they may keep you from the immoral woman, from the seductress who flatters with her words. For at the window of her house I look through my lattice. I think I've read this before. Hold on, let's do a new one. Let's do a new one. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. This one might be good. A wise son heeds his father's instruction, but a scoffer does not listen to rebuke. He ain't gonna listen. Let them alone. Let the blind lead the blind. A wise man, you feel me? Heeds the instructions. No, heeds his father's instructions. Who's the father of creation? This word right here. A man shall eat well by the fruits of his own mouth, but the soul of the unfaithful feeds on violence. He who guards his mouth preserves his life, but he who opens he who opens wide his lips shall have destruction. The soul of a lazy man desires and has nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made rich. A righteous man hates lying, but a wicked man is loathsome and comes to shame. Righteousness guards him whose way is blameless, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. There's one who makes himself rich, yet has nothing. He makes himself actually rich in life, yet has nothing. Spiritually bankrupt. And one who makes himself poor, he has nothing in his life, yet he has great riches. In his spirit, he has great riches. You see what I'm saying? Look, this is so common. There's one who makes himself rich. All the rich people, what they do, they give up their life because they have nothing. And there's one who makes himself poor. There's a lot of poor people, but good spirit, they keep going, yet has great riches. The ransom of a man's life is his riches. You know what I'm saying? This must be that spiritual riches. The ransom of a man's life. Ransom. I'm going to keep going. But the poor does not hear rebuke. The light of the righteous rejoice, but the lamp of the wicked will be put out. What light you thought you had will be put out. By pride comes nothing but strife, but with the well-advised is wisdom. Wealth gained by dishonesty will be diminished, but he who gathers by labor will increase. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but when the desire comes, it is a tree of life. He who despises the word will be destroyed. He who despises the word will be destroyed. That's either this word or that physical word that came in the body. Either one, you will be destroyed. Not maybe, not there's a chance. You know what I'm saying? You will be destroyed. But he who fears the commandment will be rewarded. What he said, listen to him. This is my only begotten son. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the command. That's a command right there. Listen to him. Whatever he says, do it. Just like Mary said. Whatever he tells you, do it. The law of the wise is a fountain of life, to turn one from the snares of death. The law of the wise is a fountain of life, to turn away turn one away from the snares of death. Good understanding gains favor, but the way of the unfaithful is hard. Every prudent man acts with knowledge, but a fool lays open his folly. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a faithful ambassador brings health. Now I'm saying there's so many fake preachers, fake people of God, and it don't lead you to no type of growth in your life. You feel me? If you sitting under preaching and it don't inspire no type of change, nor then you know it's nothing. It's just falling on deaf ears, or it has no power. You know what I'm saying? But a faithful ambassador brings health. That's a change. Poverty and shame will come to him who disdains correction. But he who regards a rebuke will be honored. A desire, starting to get hungry. My eyes are starting to even start getting blurry. A desire accomplished is sweet to the soul, but it is abomination to fools to depart from evil. It's an abomination to a fool to depart from evil, to give up that evil in your life. That's abomination to the fool. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Because then it says, I've been wanting to say this too, because I was growing out my freeform dreads, but I cut it off as soon as I heard. It's a shame for a man to have long hair. Doesn't nature tell you? It's a shame for a man. Like, you could tell a man by his look, but nowadays you can't even tell a difference because every man want to have long hair just like a woman. I cut my hair off completely. You feel me? I ain't even need to get no forcing. I was just in the middle of forming them. But nope, once I seen that and I understood it, boom, I'm done. And I'm gonna keep cutting my hair. Know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I believe the word. I'm gonna follow it. Whatever he say, do it. And I'm happy with it. Like, I'm happier than ever. But let's keep going. He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will be destroyed. The company, all of the fools together will be destroyed. What the fool say? It's an abomination to depart from evil. Yup. And the companions of those fools will be destroyed. Evil pursues sinners. Evil pursues sinners. But to the righteous shall good be repaid. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children. But the wealth of the sinner is stored up for the righteous. Everything that you thought was good for you is actually going to go to the actual people who deserve it. Much food is in the fallow ground of the poor. And for the lack of justice, there's waste. Much food is in the fallow ground of the poor. And for the lack of justice, there is waste. He who spares his rod hates his son. You don't discipline your child, you hate him. But he who loves discipline, him promptly. Oh no, he who loves him disciplines him promptly, quickly. And I love that, you feel me? Even if my mom wasn't right, she definitely put that belt to behind. And I'm thankful because it don't take me much. The Lord said, it's a shame for, nope, that's all you have to do. I'm cutting it off. You feel me? I don't want to get disciplined. I don't want to have to get disciplined to actually do what's necessary. And this is the last one. The righteous eat to the satisfying of his soul. Yes, we're eating the bread of life right here, but only to the satisfaction of my soul, because my stomach, my stomach is talking too. But the stomach, of the wicked shall be in want, knowing But that's enough for me. I hope that somebody got some wisdom. I just came back from fighting this false church, you feel me, that try to just indoctrinate me. I was just looking to get baptized, and they backed out the Book of Mormons. And I had to fight them with the Bible, you feel me? I had to fight them. And dudes got so mad, they said, you know what? Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you find your church. I got my church. I'm looking for a baptism. But good thing, the Lord helped me get baptized the other day. I was over here lying. Like, not lying, but I was making them think like I'm looking for a baptism to see what name do you baptize in. Whole time they over here, false church, eating wheat bread and grape juice. You feel me? Oh man. Make sure you take care of your soul. That's all I'm gonna say. Feel me? But I do appreciate whoever pulled up. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. GG's.